need to get in here.
He put his punk on layaway, bruh. I'll see you later. On layaway, bruh. I'm gonna buy you later, bro. Yo, son. It's like, see this fly right here, bro? This is my nephew right here. Text him, bruh. He gonna text you back in like 4 or 5 days. Let you know what's good. Like, his time is very important. I respect that. I know where you live, though. Come get that. Come see you, my dog. Shit, I know your pops, too. You lucky I ain't even pressed the button on your pops. I don't do that. I don't like to do that. Like, if I talk to a young man and he a young adult, I don't pull the pops button. That's kind of corny to me. You know what I'm saying? That's corny. That's what, like, parents do.
Yeah.
Like, nah, you don't do that. Like, if you want to be, if that's your man, you cool, like, y'all talk about it, y'all figure it out. As men, you know, we figure it out. I don't want to bring your moms in and texting your mom, and texting your pop, like, nah, bro, you're not 15. Like, we'll figure that out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't want them coming to you, yeah, but he had an appointment. Bro, whatever you was doing, it was important at that time.
Yeah.
You feel me? Mm-hmm. So, and when you figure it out, you gotta, I'm sure you here today. And you always do. Just letting you know that ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't that corny dude that do that corny stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. You gotta treat men like men, bro. And you gotta know how to handle the situation. So I'm just letting you know, I am not that corny guy. You see something over here? Oh yeah. When you can check him. Fire up in there, bro. All types of graphics. I know you like all graphic tees like that. You know what I'm saying? We got what's the name? This is a collaboration with what's the name? Oh, Future. Yeah, Futura Laboratories with Travis. So it's that cartoon. We have something that's like black and purple that go with that. Laboratory joint. Of course, you got the Playboy Bunny, place like home. This is the fire. Playboy upside down, Travis and Playboy collaboration, Cactus Jack. Those are polo t-shirts. So you got Polo Bear, Ralph Lauren. You know what I'm saying? All these are polo bears. You got the polo bear right here. You got the fit. Actually, get the hat upstairs too. You know, you got to put the fit on. A little bit of thin. This is an Olympic polo t-shirt right here. This is for the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Different Olympic track and field, you know, running and jumping and everything for track polo. This one, soccer one. Soccer polo. You know what I'm saying? That was from the Olympic summertime from the soccer. The Olympics coming up, I think, 2028. All right. So let's move over here. This one, okay. Polo. You know, polo bear for real, playing polo. That blue. Yeah, no, it's another soccer one. Let's say soccer. Virgil Abloh off-white. Jordan off-white. White. Collab with Jordan. Off-white fives up there. You should have you off-white fives up there, the black ones there. You need my size. You a Bigfoot dude. Yeah. You wear like a size 12?
Yes.
Yeah, you big for you forget about that. Those are size 10.5. You should be having these NBA shorts right here, because you from y'all represent Detroit Pistons, right? Is that your NBA team?
No, Chicago Bulls.
Oh, my bad, Chicago. Okay. Because I know, all right, so your dad, maybe with your dad, Seattle Seahawks, and Seattle Supersonics, they're not even there anymore. It depends, because these different sizes in here. I don't know if this is your size. It's like 50. But these are the official NBA joints. This ain't the replica. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the ones that NBA players. See what I'm saying? See? These when I copped them, they were like almost 200. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta check on this. I gotta check on the price. I'm throwing out numbers, but I don't even know if that's the right number to give you. That's the low number. See? Everything official. You can feel it. It feels heavy. Yeah. These are NBA shorts. The dudes that play, this was from 78, 79 Pistons when they won the championship. Mitchell and Ness, I'm looking on Mitchell and Ness. That's a sticker from the Cleveland. But yeah, these are official tissue. You know what I'm saying? This is not like the replica shorts, little thin joints that's gonna tear up. These are the joints that you go to bed with. You know what I'm saying? Usually your little short pajamas and shit. If your girl's with you, she'll wake up with the shorts. She'll wake up with your shorts on. If you lucky. You know what I'm saying? All my shit is official joints. You know I got jerseys. I got my Tim Duncan jersey. This is actually a whole warm-up suit. You got the warm-up pants in there. Official NBA jersey. Official joint. You know what I'm saying? Got your joint. Joint up in there. More of the Travis skateboard action right here. Yeah, I like this one. Skateboard is right here. This is you can't find these t-shirts. This is like from 22, 21, 2021, 2022. So it's not even more outside to see somebody with a t-shirt. Travis. Kevin Jack. That's from, I forgot what cartoon that is. It's his crazy face. That shit look crazy, don't it, right? That shit look fucking evil. That shit is hard at the same. It's like puff print. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is hard, man. That shit is hard, bro. I like this shit. Purple feet. Cactus. Blazing Trails 32. I like how you do this shit, bro. This is not all flat. You got a puff print on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's everything, every piece is unique. This is a collaboration. I forgot the name of this artist. Yeah, Cars and what's the name too? What's that? He snaps his fingers with a Z, no, SN something. Fragment. So Fragment, that's Fragment sign, Fragment, which is I think is Japanese and Cars and Travis. So this is, see, that's the Fragment sign that both. That's Cars. Yeah, they came out with sneakers all together, and this was a t-shirt that went with the sneakers. This is one of my Grail classics right here. This is from, you already know, the video game that y'all was going crazy on when you were younger. What's a video game? Fortnite. You know this thing. You ain't find this shit nowhere. Fortnite, Travis T, bruh. Official. Everything official. Yo, I don't even know. I gotta look this up and see how much this shit costs. I don't even want to tell you no prices. But I'll definitely work out so with you. This is that wrestler. What's that wrestler? What's his name? The Thing? No. Oh yeah, Mankind. I don't know if you watch wrestling, but there's this famous wrestler called Mankind. But he wears a mask like this over his face. This is upside down. But you get the collab with Travis too. Some crazy shit up in there. We got this one t-shirt right here. She fills up my mind out here. This Alien Travis t-shirt. We got this black one. This is from this blackout concert that he had. In the front of it was like all black t-shirt. I like the face. I like all this shit. heavy too. Like the fade on it. This one is like a ghosted design. The front is like black on black. I don't know exactly what that design is. It's like real ghosted in. You just gotta like take a look at it. So you got the black out on the back. That's some fire, yo. Definitely think about it. Think about, I don't know what your color palette is, or your favorite colors, or colors you got in your in the closet. Whatever, which one you like, whatever, let me know. And we'll be dealing with whatever. We'll crack it in there, whatever. Work out a deal, get you right. Yeah, man. So what's going on with you, man? Yeah. Doing your thing? No doubt. So let's see. So what you doing? That's what we need to know.
I'm just gonna do a little taper today.
A little taper?
Yeah, taper on
You want to keep okay, and you want to keep the curls?
that. Yep.
Trim it, little some goatee, what we do? Okay.
Yeah. Trim those down.
Trim it down. Yeah. You got the extra goatee right there. Oh man. It's crazy to see you, man, because every time I see you, it's like something different. It's just something different.
Yeah, cut it all off.
Yeah, exactly. You going out the ways, or you going this way, that way. You going different directions with your cuts. But it's all good. Getting along with switching it up. There you go. There you go. Yeah. All right. So we got the Morse Masters up in here. We're gonna use these on my man right here. Ready to go, ready to chop. Already got my wall detailers, so I'm gonna leave these out. Mess with these, or let's see in the chat. Should I mess with the 5-star high vis? So I mess with the old school detailers. This with his hair. I think I'm gonna need a high vis. I need something that really. This is more or less for my clients who have more of a babyish skin. My man right here, he's a grown young man, so you ain't gotta worry about that. You got the grown man face, so you ain't gotta worry about being all delicate. And we got the Andes M-Force clean up. Alright, so what we're gonna do, get our pick in the water. Of course, we're gonna use our universal solvent, agua. So when I pick it out, I'll just pull this here, pull the roots. Okay, boom. That's how you start it off. If your client comes in and we want to soften up the hair and pick it out, once we get that water up in the hair, see now his hair is instantly soft as soon as I put that water up in there. Trust me, the Most High made this water for a reason. The majority of our planet has what? Water. It's for a reason. The majority of our body is made of what? Water. For a reason. You don't even know that. You think you're made out of solid material. Most of your body is water. So we get that water up in there. Now the hair is much more soft. I could deal with it. So my client, when I put that pick in his hair, he won't be looking at me like he want to kill me. No, I never do that to my clients. I'm not trying to just cut your hair, man. I'm trying to give you a good experience. I'm not trying to harm or hurt my clients. Regardless if I'm the quote-unquote best barber in the world, you still want to treat people with respect and definitely do your best in dealing with them. Show them that you care. That's the same way. Once you put out that energy to people that you care, when you dealing with somebody else that you want them to care about you, they reciprocate and care about you. But once you ish on people, then when you go out in the world and you want somebody to do something for you, guess what's gonna happen to you? You're gonna get ished on too. That's how that works. That's how the universal works. So we're gonna use a 3. All right, our 3, 1.5, and 0. That's gonna be our system for today. Got our 3 purple guard, 1.5, and 0. So the 3 opens up to a 4, 1.5 opens up to a 2, and a 0 opens up to a 1. So that's all of the numbers and the levels covered in our cut today. Give y'all some mathematics on how a barb is cut. So we got a 3 inches. Spray that down. 1.5. Spray that down. None of my clients leave here with no bumps or bruises. Spray that down to 0. So now we let that clean up. Matter of fact, of course, we gotta spray down our Morse masters right here. Just got these back from Andy's too. They're ready to chop. Got my walls. Got my Andy's blackouts. I mean, M4s, my bad. Alright, let those sit. Let those marinate. Then we got the Blade Care Plus 7-in-1. Disinfect our tools properly. Oil them up. Sure. The joints rolled up. Smooth, clean, ready to go. All these products I use, clean and disinfect my clippers, not just oil them, clean them. Watch this. I'm gonna have my client smell my clipper. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That shit don't smell like somebody fucking armpit. It don't smell like the last 10 people I cut. Nah, we ain't doing that, bro. We never in a rush. Always be clean first. Cleanliness is the closest thing to godliness. So we always practice our cleanliness first. Always clean. So we don't have no issues in the end dealing with our clients. None whatsoever. Woo! Your clipper's ready, bro. Just got these back from Andy's, tuned up. They're ready to go. Smelling real good. Love that smell, man. It smell like clean. Like when you smell like a mint. Yeah, man. Shine them Morse masters up. I was waiting to get these back from Andy's, boy. Ready to chop. Ready to do work. Okay. Now, machine's ready. Guards clean. Pit. Clean off my comb real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Let's get started to chop. Let's get our chopping on. Right there. Sir. Okay. Matter of fact, hold up. Rush it. Of course, when we pick from the top. We don't dig in and pull from there. That's the most resistance. When you pick, after you put the water in, pick from the top, loosen up the top. After you loosen up the top, then you're able to get to the bottom. See, I'm at the bottom now. I don't cause my client no stress, no strain on the scalp. Pick from the top, then we can go to the bottom. The top, and then we go to the bottom. Just like that. Top. said he wanted a low taper. He wants to keep the curls on top. Sponge it out for him. We're going to do that. Of course, we're going to do a slight trim all around just to get rid of any dead ends, any fly hairs that's sticking up, even it out for him. So I ain't seen him in a while, so we're going to definitely even things out. Good. Ready. So what we're going to do, what I'm going to do, my fade technique I'm going to use for today. Let's see. I was going to fade down, but nah, I'm going to stick to my normal routine. Clean up first. I got zero. I got zero in first. Talk about your team, the Chicago Bulls, man. They had a long hiatus since Mike, bro. Yeah, I mean, they had, he had Rose up in there with his years doing his thing. But since then, man, it's been a little minute. You gotta get themselves together. The management, the team, coach, the players. They gotta get themselves together. Get back to being a great organization. So we're just gonna clean them up there. Plus the nape area. Establish that ball line too. Trying to keep that ball line right underneath the earlobes. Right there. Always have your comb in here. Get rid of some hairs that are in the way. If you're combing thick hair, of course, you're going to keep your comb on the bigger teeth side. Put it on this side, because you're going to pull the hair. Keep it on the bigger tooth side so you can comb through. Those in the chat or the replay gang, y'all like, share, subscribe to your man DripMoor. DripMoor on Instagram, DripMoor on TikTok, Ad Studios LLC on Facebook. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I believe I'm at 565 subscribers now. So I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Our new goal now is 1,000 subscribers. We're gonna push toward 1,000 and beyond. We're gonna keep on pushing. We do this barbershop talk. Real barbershop experience for my clients as we build towards success. It should be everybody's goal to achieve some sort of a success, whatever we deem your success to be. Alright, let's see what we clean up the rest of the faces. I have this with me. them up, shape them up. A lot of time, barbers, when you're shaving your clients, if you didn't see them in a little while and they got a lot of overgrowth, you gotta make sure you shave almost all the way up to the end of their cheek. There's hairs there, you can't see them, they're like baby hairs. Shave all the way up to that point right there. You don't want to leave that because they go in the shower and get wet, and then the water will expose all that hair in their face. And then they're gonna be thinking about not coming to you again. You ain't do your job correctly. Alright, so at this point we're going to fade down. I'm not going to start off with the open clipper. So this is getting a low taper. This technique I'm going to use, I'm going to start off with a big guard with a 3 and knock down this area here and around his ear. Then after I knock it down some, then we can start shaping up the whole of the curly fro. Now I'll open up the 3 to a 4 so I can see what it cuts. So I know it's not really cutting anything. Go around the ear and see what it cuts. So now I know it ain't cutting anything. We'll put it down to a 3. 3 is cutting a little bit more. Very punchy. That's the green a little bit too. Okay, so now we know that area right there is a 3. So you take the 3, go around the ear. Keep it dark. Okay. The nape area, first I know that his hair gets thin very fast because he has very curly hair. His hair is not dense. It's not thin, but it's not dense. So it curls very easily. I know it looks dark, but it's not thick. So I know the texture of his hair. And that's why I will go down first with the 3 guard, and I'll come up with a 3 guard because I want to keep this area pretty dark. So we got that established there. All that extra hair that's up here, we're going to trim that with the clipper free here. This area, same thing. Take the 3, go with the grain. Take the 3, go around the ear. Yo. Also with his goatee. There with the 3. Still gives him some length, but look. Check your hairline with the 3 as well. With the grain. Help us out when we're shaping up the hair. Hairline with a 3 with the grain. The next guard we're going to use is our 1.5. So we got our 1.5 on. All you guys up in the chat, y'all like, share, subscribe. It's your man DripMoor. Got the 1.5 open, it's a 2. And go with the grain. Over 700 videos on the channel. Check me out. Subscribe to your man DripMoor on the way to 1,000 subscribers. Let's go. So y'all like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. You know what the rules on YouTube are. Liking, sharing, subscribing. Keeping the YouTube community all connected. So y'all subscribe to your man DripMoor. Appreciate it from the heart. Of course, we got 5 principles over here. Of love, truth, peace, justice, and freedom. We noble over here, positive vibes only. We need to troll. We definitely troll, but as long as you can take the trolling back. You know, we don't run away from trolls. Trolls are welcome as well. We definitely like to laugh and make jokes. As long as you can take them, you can give them. So we got the 2 established here. Hairline with the 2 a little bit. And here too, lower down the hairline. When it comes time to shape it up, we won't have no issues. And now we're gonna take it down to a 1.5 with the grain. With the grain, go around the ear, keep it dark. And now you're gonna go against the grain with the 1.5. In the nape area. We got it down to 1.5. We're working on 1.5. Open it up to a 2. We're done with the 1.5. Always clean my clippers in between changing guards. So now we're gonna go with the 0. With the 0 open is the 1. So this way. This is pretty much we're gonna keep our taper in this area right here. So we want some pretty much lower taper. Keep it in this area. Mid to low. There. We have the 0, we close it down. 0. Open it up to a 1. On with the grain. Go around the ear with the left corner. Knock it down in the loose hairs. So we got the 0 open in the 8th area. And against. Grain. Still got the 0 open, which is a 1. It has these good teeth, so it could get in there and grab, smooth out the hair the way I want it. Smooth it out and let it lay down. Zero open, which is a 1. We're gonna close it to a 0. Soften that line up a little bit until we get to the open masters. We got a 0 guard in the middle. Help me out with this blend right here. Okay. Open up the 0. Go around that ear, knock down those hairs. We got a 1 with the grain. We got a 1 against the grain in the temple area. Done with the 0 guard for now. We got the masses open. Using my right corner. It was very interesting. My client is actually watching his haircut on the TV live. So he can watch it there, or he could jump on his phone and get in the chat and watch it on the phone too. So he doesn't have to really depend on the mirror. He's actually watching his haircut live as it happens. I like this face blade on his wash master. It's really crunching. Doing this thing. I'm at the middle point of the clipper, 3rd notch. Fading out this on that close. Fading out the bottom line. Looking good. Got the clipper open. So, clipper open again. Just trying to catch the small hairs around the ear. So I can have a cleaner cut. Take a quick second break. Dust off my client. Always gotta have a clean working station, working area. so you can see the cut, see what you're doing. So we got my Morse Masters open. One more notch down from open. Take my time with this because this here, like I said, is a different texture to where it'll fade out to bald real quick. So you can't use the open, middle, close for his hair type. You gotta go down notch by notch and you get a more gradient fade with his type of hair type. Because his hair is not super thick. You gotta take your time with the fade in regards to going through the progressions. Like the second notch from close. Down that close. These masters are humming right now, boy. Can't wait to get these Morse Masters back. Humming. Go back to the middle. Go back to the notch before open. Just a little detail work over here. Clipper all the way open now. Yeah, I said we're gonna freehand the top. So don't worry, we're gonna definitely get that straight. And as a bonus, we're gonna throw in a quick wash session to get them curls really popping. Get my man confidence on 1,000. Since I ain't seen him in a while. Definitely got to go all out. Make sure this cut is fire. That's what you do. Your clients will definitely always remember that and always know that you're going 100% and cut. Okay, bottom of the table. Clipper open. This is the start. Clipper halfway. And this area is different because the hair grows a little bit thicker and finer when the hair is closer to your face versus in the nape area. So you got to keep that in mind. Hair grows in different patterns in different parts of your hair. Hair grows much more thicker in the occipital bone area than the side of your hair versus the top, your crown. You gotta know that different parts of the skull, the hair density is gonna be totally different. Straightening out the bottom. This taper. Right here, we're gonna use the tiger method and rake. Let that hair down. You can lay down. The hair is sticking around the ear. We'll knock that down so, as you can see, everything can lay down. Look uniform with the fade, with the taper. That's like, we put the zero on the shit. Got the zero open. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Transition. That's better. Alright, so we're gonna pick out the top and then freestyle the top. Freehand the top, I should say. Freehand. Pick it all the way out. And we're gonna perfect this fro right here. After we perfect it, then we're gonna throw some shampoo up in there, wash it up. We're gonna put some conditioner up in there. Sir, look at this pocket. Since earlier, I have picked out the hair, so the hair is more free. So now, if I want to go to the bottom, let's pick the hair out. It's no problem. You go in there and do it. It's no problem. All right. So now we're gonna freestyle top. Check out the shape. Boom. See the shape right here? So now, since we taking the sides, everything's coming out, bursting out. What you gotta do is round off the afro, round it off. All you have to do is follow the curvature of his hair. Now, doing this freestyle like this, you definitely gotta be, you don't have to be OG barber, but you need to know what you're doing because you got this clipper in your hand, and if this clipper slips, take a big chunk out of your client's hair. So what you need to do is take the flat bottom of the clipper, let it rest on the hair as you glide it across. And at the same time, you got to measure how much hair you're cutting off as well. You're not trying to take chunks off. You're just trying to shape it and round it off. So it's a precision skill that you have to have. It's a feeling, and it's also a listening exercise because you got to listen to the hair being cut. That'll let you know if you're getting a job done, if you need to go a little bit more or less on cutting the hair. So it's something definitely got to be experiencing in that regards, but once with more and more clients and cutting and getting experience, you get the hang of it. And I'm so glad my clippers came today. My man getting his cut, because I love doing blowout tapers. Like, this is my favorite haircut to do, because it reminds me of New York. In New York, we love doing blowout tapers back in the days, in the 90s. Blowout tapers, all types of cuts, but once that Brooklyn taper came out, boy, it was a wrap. Taper it became fire. This spread across North America. Everybody was just getting the taper, though. Tapers are it. That transition from that curly fro to the zero on the bottom of your neck, you can't beat it. It's fire. You know everything that the Moors do, everybody copies. That is what it is. We dictate the culture. It's all good. We gotta get our Moorish culture back and get back to some more positivity. A lot of our culture has been steered toward negativity. And that's what is causing a lot of problems today. We need to get back to a right state of mind. Believe that we led once before. principles, people. Love, truth, peace, justice, and freedom. Gotta get back to it. We're gonna get back. Matter of fact, we ain't gonna get back. We're gonna move forward. Definitely gonna move forward. The Moorish masses is floating on the floor, bro. It's floating, hitting whatever's standing up. Sir. This is my element right here, man. Love shaping the flow, bro. Love to do. I'm in my real house right now. This is what I love to do right here. This is what my man, he's not busy, comes through, checks his ump for that cut. So you know, I put in that work. That's why when you follow that first principle of love, man, anything you do, that's how the energy's gonna flow. So when I give y'all my 5 principles, you need to apply it to everything that you do. Whatever you do. Your girlfriend, your wife, your work, your school, yourself, everything you do, if you apply love to it first, you're going to get the best results. Guaranteed. And whatever that result is, that's what you're supposed to get for yourself. The result doesn't have to be you making $1 billion overnight. The result might be you're happy in that moment and you're looking your best. That's what I'm trying to do with my man right here. I'm not trying to do it, I'm doing it. I know what I'm doing right now. I'm getting it in, using my tools properly, but in order for this tool to work, I gotta have love in my heart. Because if I was a barber just hating on my clients and just cutting their hair and just getting them in and out, it wouldn't reflect on my work. You can tell when somebody's putting in love and caring inside what they do. It's a vibration. You can tell when somebody don't care about you, or when they're doing something and they're supposed to be doing something for you. You can tell why they're doing it if they don't care why they're doing it. You can tell by the way they're doing it. And once you get that feeling, it's like you get frustrated, but in that moment, it's like what you want to do because they already started giving you that service. That's why you really need to know who you around, what friends you surround yourself with. Know your friends, your family, even your family. Know everybody who's around you because you don't want that wrong energy around you. And then they're rubbing off on you. And you get some of that bad luck as well. Or that bad karma. Sir. I love what you do, man. This is not even, this ain't even a job for me, bro. Like, I think I can stand on my feet 24 hours and cut hair. And my feet will be on fire, and I'm still gonna be cutting like there's no tomorrow. Can't explain it. That's the thing, man. The old saying is, if you love what you do, then it'll never be work for you. You will never look at it as work. Because you just love what you do. That's why the earlier on, for young people, the earlier on that you could find your passion and what you love to do, if you could find it as fast as you can early in your life, that you could find out like what you love to do, and you can make a living and support yourself with it. The earlier you find out what your passion is, the happier your life will be. I found mine early in life, so that was. But I still found my passion early, but still had to work at it. You can find your passion and still don't be a master at it, or you still have a lot to learn about it. And then while you're learning about it, you're going to go through those struggles. You feel me? You're going to go through those struggles. And during those struggle times is when you're going to find out whether or not you really love it or not. Some people give up because their passion is not giving them what they want in the moment. And they just give up. Say, oh man, let me just work this other job, or let me just do this for some money. And they give up on themselves. And I had a point like that in my life when I did that too. When I first moved to Florida, of course I didn't have no clients. I ain't know nobody. Of course I had a 9 to 5 like I have now, but I didn't have no clients to cut hair. So there was a while, quite a number of years. I wouldn't say it wasn't too long, but quite a number of years when I wasn't cutting at all. I wasn't touching the clipper at all. And I was just out of my passion. But once we moved out in the apartments, we started renting our first house. I had access to that garage. Man, listen, I was back. And I had my own little space to get busy. Couldn't tell me nothing, boy. It was time. It was go time. That's what you see here today, the man DripMoor back again. You know, a lot of cats who they were cutting back in the days and they don't cut no more, you know what I'm saying? And they got the talent, but they let the passion in their heart is burnt out. They just got a 9 to 5, they just got a job. And it was just decided to give up. But me, I'm never giving this up. I'll be doing this in the afterlife. I'll meet y'all cats in heaven or wherever we go after this. When y'all need a cut, I got y'all. Now, when y'all go up to see the big man, I got y'all on the cut before you see the big man. Make you look presentable before you meet your mate. Yeah, that's me. Sir. Yeah, we did that. Okay. We decided now what we want to do. I think we're going to do the wash. We're going to do the wash. We'll do a quick wash. Give him a reset. Because I want his curls to pop out. So what we're going to do a quick wash. Nothing too serious, but a wash nonetheless. So get his hair moisturized, get his scalp moisturized, so he can look his best. So his skin don't have any like dry spots. If it's moisturized, that'll help me out as well. So when I go to shape him up, his skin will be around the shape will be clean, dry, no oils. I can get a sharp line. To get the best result I'm looking for. And that guard. So we're gonna wet them up again. So back in my days in the 90s when we said we're gonna wet you up, I wasn't with this. I was with this. But these days, I wet my clients up with water. Non-violent wet, non-violence. You know what I'm saying? We trying to build with the young youths. We ain't trying to, cause them no harm. We're trying to build, help them, so we can connect. Yeah, man. So what we doing over here? We nobles over here. Okay, a little shampoo ready to go. Let's get it. Oh, I got that tool over there to get inside it, to get to the scalp too. Saying this right here relieves a lot of stress. You feel me? This is called self-care, self-love. You feel me? This is what I was talking about with the 5 principles. Love, then the truth is going to come out after I lace this cut. That's when the truth is going to come out. Love, truth, peace. Peace is going to come after you walk out. He's going to feel peaceful. You know what I'm saying? After this cut. He ain't gonna want to slap none of y'all. Because y'all ain't gonna have nothing bad to say. Because you're gonna be on point with this cut. Love, truth, peace, justice. Now if you see somebody that needs help and needs justice, he's there to provide help. And freedom. Freedom is not only physical, freedom is the freedom of your mind. Always first, and then the freedom of your body, because your body is only going to go where your mind tells it where to go. And if your mind is already compromised by a lot of teachings and learnings of stuff that you didn't need to learn, and it has you going all over the place, you need to unlearn that. That's what you're getting. It's called that brainwash. That's what you're getting right now. It's called that brainwash. Washing that brain, getting all that negative vibes out. And you're going to put back the positive energy that this brother needs right here, which is love, truth, peace, justice, freedom. So we give him those vibrations right now. So when he comes in contact with you or anybody else, he's going to be on a different level. He don't have no negative thoughts in his mind. And this wash right here is taking away all that negativity right now. All that negative energy, you're tossing it away. Tossing it out. Getting rid of it. See how his hair now is like it shrank down? Once we put the conditioner in there, our curling cream, bam, boom, bam. Yeah, this is the method right here. That's what we do. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. Just want to clean them up a little bit so we don't look all crazy. We'll do a little quick flex on the scalp, make sure everything is cleaned up. Of course, we got this tool right here, get up in the scalp. Not gonna do it too hard, we're gonna take our time with it. I already did a lot of scrubbing with my hands. This is going to do the scalp easy. You know the way his skin is. Yes. sensitive skin, scalp. You want to be gentle what we do. This tool is hard. It actually, the teeth on it is hard. It's not, it doesn't give. So you don't have to press down really hard, scrub really hard. So a few circular motions just to get to the scalp and loosen things up. And that's all we need right now. Like I said, this ain't no deep wash. This is like a little maintenance wash. So he could start his evening off right. We definitely want to get things clean. And get this fro curled up in the right way. See, it's already curly, but he can't even see it though, but I see it. Like I'm doing these little twirls, these little circle motions, and it's actually curling his hair right now inside of the wash. It's the same motion I'm gonna do with the curling sponge when I rinse out. In fact, what we're gonna do is to make things crispy. After I rinse out with my hot towels, that's my method. I don't rinse out with the hot towels with the heat. After we rinse that out, then I'm gonna shape them up. Then I'll throw some conditioner up in there with the curling cream to give them that curl look. So you'll layer it like that. Okay. Put some hot towels out here. Pour some towels on fire. We're gonna get that heat up in there. All the oil, so that's why I'm wiping off his face as well. Everything got to match. I can't have him clean up top on the skull and his face all oily. So we're gonna definitely, basically, be giving him a bath from the neck up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. When you get baptized in the water, this is what it is. This is what it is. Told y'all when I turn 50. On any day, it don't even got to be a Sunday. I'm giving out baptisms to my young youths on any day. Free their mind, clean their mind, body, and soul. Give them some positivity. So when they leave me, yeah, oh yeah, me and Unc wasn't talking about, you know what I'm saying, I'm a hose over there, or me and Unc wasn't talking about smoking that blunt and. Or me and Uncle was it? Nah, we don't do that over here. Do that on your own time. You come over here, trying to get that mind right. And you can't leave till I finish cutting your hair. And that's how that works. You don't get this old bad lesson either if you want it or not. That's the way I be. That's the way I get young people to listen. I make them look good, they're like, fuck it. I'll listen to whatever Unc's trying to say. As long as he lace my shit, I'm good. And trust me, something I'm gonna say is gonna stick with you. Even if you can listen to me for an hour and I'm like blah 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 blah. But the last 5 minutes, if you get the last 5 minutes of what I said, it's all good because you heard something, and I know you heard them 5 principles. Because every man has to have principles, and I cut young men, so they gotta have principles. You have to. You have to stand for something. If you don't, what's the famous saying? If you don't stand for something, then you fall for anything. We ain't falling over here. Empire is back, baby. Empire is back. And it starts with one youth at a time. One youth at a time. Yeah, man. In order for you to get that young man to do something positive, he got to have confidence. And the only way to get his confidence, he got to be confident on what he see in the mirror. So if he sees something handsome and he looks strong and he's ready to go by what he see in the mirror, everything else is going to follow. Yes, sir. So we got that hair well moisturized. Hair is ready for a product. So when we want to curl it up, it's going to be good to go. This is how you prep hair. If you want to get some curls popping, it has to be moisturized, but not just with water. It's got to be clean. And man. Alright, so we got the hair in the position that I'm liking right now. Just gonna drop his neck area, Nate. See his hair coming up over here. So we want. Line up that front hairline. What we're going to do is hit him with some hairspray so we can freeze that hairline. Sure. Hairspray is going to freeze the hair. See, the hair's getting hard already. Freeze that. We get a quick brush. Brush that down. That's what we want. We want the hair to stay in place with that hairspray. So we can get a hard, clean line shape up. We're going to line them up in the front. Now, take out our wall, 5-star generals. High vis, we're going to go to work. First, we're going to shape up his mustache real quick. We're here. All right, over here. Still a little. There we go. We're right there. Yeah, we normally disconnect here, right? We normally do. And as you cutting your client, you're always in consultation mode. So even if your client told you something, he might have changed his mind or he want to switch something up. So you always just be in communication with your client, so he'll let you know what's going on and what he's trying to do with the cut. Communication is key in all relationships. That's something I had to learn. Glad I made it to 50, so I can learn it a little bit better. Hopefully y'all YNs, y'all young youths, y'all get to 50. Y'all can have that real world experience. You can help the next to pay forward and help the young youths behind you. And their life lessons as well. These clippers right here is silent. Like that. With that blade care on them. So even your blades, even your machines, you gotta show them love, man. You show them love, then they perform for you. Even the machine needs love. And that's Alright, so first what we're going to do, we're not going to attack the front line yet. We're going to let that dry up a little bit more. We're going to get on this nape area. I would normally put some of that hairspray in the nape area as well, but you'll be good. You don't need it in the nape area as much as the front. We're going to head on. Into the nape area. So now the skin is moisturized. It's reacting very good to the clipper right now. And his skin, like I said, he has some dry areas in his skin. And since we did the wash and moisturize things, you know, we got a better place now with his skin. So it's reacting better to the machine. With his cut. So you gotta adjust what you gotta do as a barber with your client and their skin type and their hair type and everything else. You gotta keep all of that in mind when you're giving out your service. You can't cut everybody the same way. Everybody's not the same. Definitely go back in and do some touch-up work. So we got that. See? And that's how I measure it. This line on his face right here. This line right here. That's how I measure it. So once I know where that peak is at, I'm good. I could do work on this side, knowing points. I'm looking for the C cut. What's crazy is my man right here, he's from Chicago, and in Chicago they call this the Chicago C. So I don't know if he know about that, but the barbers in Chicago, that's what they call this right here. That's for the Chicago Cubs and, you know, for the Chicago Bulls, but this is that C for the Chicago, and they call that the Chicago C. You know what I'm saying? Put my man I'm putting him on some Chicago thing. Feel me? Yeah, man. So we got the Chicago C going on right here. Some more adjustments to this tape that we got to do. Open. Match them open. Get down to 0. The 0 open, which is a 1. Close. Much better. Man. Got that nape area. Put the nape area over here. Put the neckline. Around here. Behind the air. Hit that Chicago C again. Find my mark. Here. Boom. Let's take your time. Post that C. Haha, 310 in the house. Yes, giving young Howie the fat. No doubt, no doubt. What's up? What's up, Big Al? My man 310 up in the house. What up? See y'all. Family checking in on their man DripMoor. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all in the chat. Taking care of my Chicago nephew right here. Always comes through. Show your man DripMoor first principle, which is love. Like jumping in my seat, allowing me to lace him up. As always, been lacing him since he basically been in Florida. Show his loyalty every time, man. Definitely appreciate you. My nephew right here. I cut his whole family. I cut all his brothers and his pops. And his moms do my taxes. So this is a family thing. It's a family thing for real. So we got our 2 vertical bars, as you can see. Head them vertical bars up. So I'm gonna, yeah, we zoomed in enough. Zoom in. So now, woo, I already see it. I already see it. We didn't even curl them up yet. That's another thing too, Bob, is you gotta be in control of your chair. So he was too high, so I brought him down low so I can have a better perspective on what I'm doing. Sir. You think I'll be hating on cats who got hair, because your boy DripMoor, he got a Michael Jordan. Your boy DripMoor got the Michael Jordan. But see, I embrace mine, you know what I'm saying? I'm fully confident with hair or not. But I like lacing up my young nephews, you know, because, you know, 2025, old cats, we all unks, so that's why I call them nephew. But I love lacing up my cats. Full head of hair, because I know once I'm done with them, whew, that's what you get. You gonna be dripping more. See my man smiling right now? Cut. Bro, you gonna watch the video when he first came in. He was not smiling like this when he came in. He was tired, he was just out of it. And man, DripMoor had to just reignite some energy and life into my man right here. Word up. So it's more than a cut, man. Step by step, we instill confidence in our young men. And like I said, when he step out into the world, he's fully confident. So whoever he meets, they're going to get the best version of him. And that's ultimately the goal. To have him perform at the best of his ability. And he can't do that if he don't like what he looks when he sees himself in the mirror. That's when DripMoor comes in. I use my skills as a barber, plus my skills from my life experience. Pass it forward, like MJ said last night on NBC. Pass it forward to the young youth, bro. I'll hold on to all the gems and all that information and the energy that made me successful. Why not give it to the young men so they could do the same? To be better, 10 times better than what I am, and accomplish more. So we always drip more, never drip less. I know why my name is DripMoor. I thought it was just a moniker. Nah, doggy. There. We're going to go to our curling process and get things popping. Now we're going to go to another level right now. Once the water comes back, it dried up a little bit. We're going to add a little bit of water. We ain't going to super soak them. We need a little bit of water to help activate the curls. All right, boom. Can't wet the front too much because you got my holding spray in there, but we got enough water in there. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Okay. Then we gonna get out that curling cream. It's a can 2. Make it pop. Take about fingers amount. Probably too much, but everybody know DripMoor overdoes it or overdo it. That's how Jamaicans say. We overdo it. We overdo it. Yeah, bro. Overdo it. We have the sponge curl right here. Before we utilize it though, hit it with some alcohol. Make sure that shit cleaned up. Get that curling cream popping. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, man, get that up in there. I might need to put some more. Hey, I'm not chill. Chill. I ain't gonna have them dripping with this shit. We're gonna drip more, but we're gonna curl them up even more. Get it up in there. Make sure it's touching everywhere you need to touch. Curling clean. Clean two. Ready. That's up in there. Gotta hurry up because I got my fan on. His hair's drying every minute. So we're gonna get things popping right now. See what's good. Clockwise motion on the curls. Clockwise. Trust the process. Never rush. Clockwise, and I'm not pressing down, so I'm just holding on to the tool, going clockwise. I'm letting the tool do the work because it has like longer teeth anyway. So it's gonna get up in here and do the work. Plus, the length that I cut his hair, it's a good medium length that the teeth from this tool is able to catch it and curl it up. Do what it do. And so we're curling up. Curling up. Curling up. Process. Yeah, man. You know I'm dedicated, bro. Tonight is opening night in the NBA. My Knicks is probably on right now. I'm not even concerned. What I'm concerned about? My client in my chair, bro. Client in my chair. Making sure all them Knicks players, to be honest with you, all of them is millionaires. I'm not. Them cats is good money. I gotta do what I gotta do over here. Make sure my family's straight. Take care of my business first. I don't even got to do it before and after. All y'all got to do is watch the replay game. Just watch how he looked when he came in. So a lot of barbers, and I know they do it for shock value, when they put their pictures online or their clients, making them look crazy. People click on it because they look crazy. I mean, it's cool for the shock value, and people want to click on it like, oh, what's that? But for what I'm trying to do, I'm not trying to go viral. I'm trying to instill confidence. So maybe that's corny, but it's not. Because in life, you need to be confident in whatever you do, especially as a man. I mean, every human being, you need confidence, right? But as men, and the majority of my clients are young men, and as men, period, I have to instill confidence. You know, the Most High didn't let me get to 50 just for me to be effing around. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying, oh, because I'm 50, I'm going to be serious with my life now. But at the same time, I'm in my second half of my life right now. So now it's go time. There's no wasting time. I gotta leave my legacy. To be honest with you, these videos are probably gonna last longer than most of our lives. So cats gonna see this in the future. Maybe in 2100, I'm probably not gonna be around for that one. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats ain't gonna be around for 2100. You know what I'm saying? Cats be lucky to make it to 2030. Probably won't be around for that. Who knows? I don't know. There might be some new technology. I don't know. But for all your future cats seeing this future video, it's all about confidence. Instilling confidence. Do barbering. Keep your 5 principles. It should be straight. That should be your approach. How you do everything. Your work, your partner, your wife, your brother, your family, your mother. Approach them with love, even if you don't get love back. As long as you know you did your most and you put forth your best foot forward, that's all that counts. You don't gotta receive. Just give it out naturally. You'll be good money. Your reward will come. Sometimes you be wondering like how something happened in your life is because you did the right thing that day. And sometimes the right thing is not going to always bring you a monetary gift. Sometimes it's going to be like a connection with somebody, or it's going to be like that car not hitting you, or it's going to be the Most High blocking that whore from burning you. You know what I'm saying? Not giving you a disease and shit, keeping you away from some dirty girl. You know what I'm saying? So never look at all your blessings that you get as monetary. You know what I'm saying? Always do things from the heart. Do things from, you know, a good and genuine, noble place, and you'll be good because you'll get rewarded. Like I said, all rewards are not monetary. So don't always look for monetary reward. Of course, we got to pay our bills. I ain't stupid, but at the same time, just hear what I'm saying. Keep it in mind. This is not for everybody. This is for the noblemen, the noble woman. It's for the ones that can hear. They can hear with their eyes and see with their ears. Woo! The man's is talented, bruh. I'm trying to tell you. This is what I do, man. This is what I do. I love doing this. Word up. Transformation. Bruh, let me, come on. I ain't gonna take too much of my man's time. I'm gonna let him rock out. But I'm definitely proud of my work right now. I'm gonna touch up a little areas right here. Little areas. Little shot. I don't even want to touch. And this is the part, you know, this is the part where, you know, you don't have to have nobody tell you they're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be happy that, you know, you did a good job. Because that's, as men, we all need a purpose. And this is my purpose right here. Every man should have a purpose in life. You should be able to do something to contribute to society. And this is my purpose right here. See them curls popping, bruh? You see them curls popping? Undeniable. I ain't gotta talk it up. They're right there. Wow. Take out the long blades and catch those frizzies. Got them back so we can move them forward. We're gonna do a 360. Let you see what it is. Y'all let me know. Let me know all the 5 principles was demonstrated on this cut today. It's one thing to do a haircut and just make a video. When you live, and you got the whole world watching, and they can watch you at any time, they can just replay again and watch the video again. You can't play yourself. This is a one-time only. It's like when you go to Brunson's and MSG playing basketball right now. Everybody's watching them all over the world. You gotta hit that shot. You gotta win. That's the way I feel right now. I'm on the court right now playing ball. You know what I'm saying? I gotta win. I gotta win. I gotta bring home that chip. That's the way I feel when I'm cutting my client's hair, bro. On that basketball court. I gotta win. I gotta bring home that chip. Chip. Let me tell you something about the brothers, man. When you see your brother biting his bottom lip, it's a wrap. That's how you know. That's how you know he feeling himself. He like this. Yo, and that's what I like, for real. That's what I like. When I bring back a brother's extra superpower, which is, you know what I'm saying? What he got naturally from his mother and father, you can't deny that. Yo, we're gonna do a 360 and we up out of here. We're gonna do a 360 real quick. Yeah, man. Oh. Okay, you see the curls. You know, rewind the video, look at the beginning, and see how he came in. You feel me? Came in battered and bruised, but he came to see his unk, though. He said, yo, your unk, look, curl to the top, bro. It's curled all the way through. He said, yo, unk, man. You be talking about them 5 principles all the time. All the time. Now demonstrate. Hold up. I'm going to demonstrate in real time. Look at this. I see something I want to touch up right here. Right here. Bong. Cut ain't done. It ain't done until it's crispy. See that? Always do your best. Today might be my last. I don't want to be known as a loser. I want to be known as your man's DripMoor, who always drip more, never less. Word up. Yeah, man, we got him. That's how we do it. Yo, YouTube, we up out of here. Love, truth, peace, justice, and freedom. Nephew, he's up in here. Till tomorrow. Peace.